Hello you guys, and welcome to another video. You guys asked for this one, literally 100% of you asked for all DJI FPV leaks, everything we know about the DJI FPV drone. So that's what this video is going to be about. We're going to be looking at everything we know about the DJI FPV drone, and there's not much left to the imagination. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, I hope everyone's having a good day. I apologize for the stream issues earlier. I tried to bump up the resolution of the stream, and my computer would have none of that. So yeah, I am getting a new desktop, a better desktop computer, because right now I'm using Intel integrated graphics on a laptop. So that's just great. But yeah, but you know, 3080 stock is how it is, so you know, that's the hold up there. So hopefully we can get all that resolved soon, and I can have a smoother stream experience with the higher res. So yeah, if you want to take a look at Task Manager, 100% of my CPU is being used. Just streaming. Yeah, audio's on point today. Well, it's finally because I got this connected, and it's through a USB bus, so yep, finally got that to work as well. And just quick shout out to the K-Spot and Mike Miller in the chat. Thanks for showing up, you guys. Great people. You should go check out their channels. And without further ado, I guess let's get right into all the leaks. So this DJI FPV drone, it's quite a thing, and we have a lot to talk about here. Some of the leaks are from Ken, some are from Amazon. We have a lot to talk about here, but first and foremost, I even have my video for this, but first and foremost, this is the drone. This is the video that everybody's talking about right now, and that's a whole lot of views, has a whole lot of subscribers, and we got to talk about it. So, first of all, a lot of people are asking where this video came from, and I hate to say it, but it's definitely not Spider Monkey FPV. It didn't come from him. He reposted it. This is a repost of a video that originally went up on this channel called Zach. Right here, and you can see their channel. This person. This is the person that originally posted the video. Whether that was on Dominion Drones or this channel, I'm not exactly sure. But this guy, should get all credit for filming this video. And it's definitely not Spider Monkey FPV. But see, he's gone out of his way and said, he's gonna post another, video of this at 5,000 subs and at 10,000. And he doesn't have it. he doesn't have the drone, so how could he possibly do another video on it? I don't know. Yeah, Journal Nature and Eagle Eye Ariel, thanks for showing up in the chat. Yeah. Without further ado, though, this is the only video that's remaining because Zach, the person who originally posted this unboxing video, deleted his, and that's either because he got in trouble or I don't know, something. In which case, if that did end up happening, if he did end up getting in trouble, I really, really hope the best for you. But a leak is a leak. And we have a bunch of reposts. This one is very popular repost. I would say the most popular repost. But this can actually tell us a lot about the DJI FPV drone, mainly about how it looks and how it works. So the first thing we're going to talk about here is what does it look like, and what physical functions does it have. So first of all, you can see on the box.
On the front, you got DJI.
This is the battery right here,
and
it's an interesting battery. I'll give DJI that.
On the top,
it basically goes in on the bottom, and the corner of the battery hits the ground as the feet. And this has been matter of debate for a long time.
However, we have a picture of the new FPV controller. A nice front view.
And the K-Spot, Keith, has told me that there is another video on their channel. We will take a look at that in a minute. Anyway, you can see what it comes with in the box. It'll come with the controller, V2 goggles, and the drone. So that's great.
You're gonna have your part list.
And something to note, this is something that, again, has been a matter of debate. It does work with the DJI Fly app. Right there on the bottom of the box, you can see, obviously, a plug for their DJI Fly app. So,
serial numbers and everything.
It must work with the Fly app.
You can see it comes with all three because it's a combo. Good stuff. So let's get into it. All right. So now that we got a good look at the box, we're gonna go ahead and get.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna skip to the part where he gets into it, and I will release the full price specs and release date later. I have all that stuff queued up ready for that.
It is.
So he's gonna open it up, and I'll just let you guys get a good idea of the shape.
Drone.
So we have the shell here with what looks like a fan and internals. Then we have the gimbal here on the top, on the front. Obstacle avoidance, so that's great. quick release propellers. This I'm just rapid firing, telling you all the quick little details.
It comes up like
the
this.
gimbal protector still sucks. You know, that's no surprise to me.
Break it.
There you go. And there we have a 2-axis gimbal for the FPV drone, or the FPV camera on the FPV drone. And what that is basically if the drone tilts forward, the camera's going to tilt up, and that's about it. And the battery, this battery comes. It's so weird. It goes in the bottom.
So it looks
and
like
the corner of it is the it's just such a weird battery.
And not
yep,
FPV cameras,
those are definitely sensors.
Like
my
that
friend
was speculated. V goggles have like a.
Those are V2 goggles. Yes, we've seen that before. The controller is interesting because it doesn't have a spot for phone. So this is what the controller is going to look like.
Really
tilt for your camera. Start stop. A couple switches and 2 more buttons. Also 2 more on the front. Power and what looks like a button that can be customized.
See what all these are for in a minute.
So that's nice. It does come with props. That's nice. And the only other thing I'm really going to note about it, other than showing you the battery, is that it does come with an extra shell, so you can change the color of it.
Antennas, goggle headbands, and cables.
Ooh, battery with props, lol. Yeah. Drone Nature, if it works with the app, does that mean you can fly it without the goggles? I'm not exactly sure. I have no idea. This person Zach doesn't say, and neither does Spider Monkey, but, you know, Spider Monkey wouldn't know.
Like
you know, in any case, there's a green shell that I was talking about. You can, if you have a screwdriver, unscrew the clear shell and put that shell on it.
Right here looks like we have a shell.
Interesting. That's interesting. So, obviously, this thing is going to be customizable. We'll talk about that more later. Hello, Johnny DRC.
First, let's get our battery.
So, yeah. Once we've gotten a overlook of, you know, how this thing looks and works, which I think you guys are getting, he's going to take the battery out now. And I think this is the most interesting part of the video. See, he has to unclip a connector, then he has to, you know, press in, then pull out. And if you guys see how that pulled out,
squeeze the sides.
It's such a weird angle. I mean, I don't really know. It looks like it does have a button and battery indicator on it, so you know. Well, it seems that way, but I bet the app connects via Wi-Fi like the Spark did. I agree with the K-Spot. I think that's how it's going to work. We already saw the controller. We already saw this. We don't need anything more. So, the next thing I'm going to get on about is the price. So, if you guys haven't seen, this is a great video. This is by Ken Heron. Great person, great channel. Go check him out. DJI FPV drone. We've flown it. Here's what to think. Alright, so this video, overall, is a great video. They talk about the flight characteristics of it. And I think it's a well done video. Both the Kens have flown it. So Ken here in the shot has actually flown it. And look at here in the description. I know this is just a little Easter egg, and he's put this here, hoping someone has seen it. Ken Heron and Ken Dona have both been lucky enough to fly the new $1,299 DJI FPV quad. Here's what we think about it. Thanks for the price drop, dude. So Ken is to be believed, and I really do believe Ken. It's gonna be $1,299 United States dollars. So, you know, that's pretty good. $1,299. Alright. For the whole thing. And we've seen other prices, but honestly I only trust Ken. And the next thing we see is from Amazon. These are prices of, you know, care refresh and those sorts of things. And this one is an interesting one because, first of all, this is sold directly by Amazon. So this is Amazon themselves selling this, right? And you know, it's super funny. They've made the images these weird plates. They made the images these weird plates, and the care refresh 2-year plan went away. It's currently unavailable. This is the UK store. Everything went off the UK store. But the German store, here we go. The flash gimbal camera, flash battery charging hub, flash landing gear, flash propeller guards, flash goggles antenna, flash battery. And it includes the prices, and this article will be released on March 2nd. That will be important later. But first of all, let's take a look at the prices of everything. And look at that. DJI FPV gimbal camera. Alright, so, and these are sold directly by DJI, or not DJI, directly sold by Amazon. And here you can visit the DJI store, so on and so forth. This is Amazon themselves. This is not some dude going on the internet and just slapping this on there. This is Amazon. And if I go to here, where I've shared all the interesting things, boy. Let me find all the information. Here we go. Okay, so the FPV gimbal camera, or the replacement gimbal for the drone, cost 139 euros, or roughly $165. 165 US dollars for a replacement gimbal. And Eagle Eye Aerial asks, fly more combo price? I'm not exactly sure. Ken Heron definitely didn't specify, but I assume it's just the controller and the goggles and the drone combo, because that seems to be what everybody is saying. So I'm not sure. Again, this is just tentative. I'm not exactly sure about any of this. The Amazon listings could be wrong. I mean, I have to think of it, but I mean, Ken Heron could be wrong, but I don't think so. I think he's flown it, and I think he knows better than any of us. So I believe Ken Heron on the price, but price of what? You know, like Eagle Eye said, it could just be the drone or something like that. But you know, I have a feeling he wouldn't do that. I think it's the controller, the goggles, and the drone combo that he's talking about. So the FPV gimbal, the replacement, would cost 139 euros, 165 US dollars. It's not. I mean, people are definitely going to break it, but you know, what can you say? It's 165 US dollars for camera and gimbal. That seems to pretty much match up with the price of the FPV system right now. Now, here's the real kicker. An extra battery will cost $180. 180 US dollars. What? A battery will cost 180 US dollars. You definitely need more than one battery, as Eagle Eye Aerial points out in the chat. Yeah, so that's going to be expensive unless they have some sort of fly more combo, which I assume is also going to be expensive. I mean, with that said, most of the drone is the battery. Like, literally. The way it fits, literally half the drone structure is the battery. I'm not really surprised about that, but 180 US dollars is expensive for DJI batteries. That's all I'm going to say. And a replacement / extra battery for the V2 goggles will cost 35 US dollars. Alright. And one more listing. This is the one that's gone away. DJI Care Refresh for 2 years is going to cost you 360 US dollars. So it's not horrible for something that'll help you cover the cost of crashing it, which you most definitely will. This could be a big money maker for DJI. Many experienced pilots will buy this, and then there will be many crashes, and they're going to sell a lot of spare parts, says Journal Nature. Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree with that. I think people are going to crash this, and I think DJI is going to try and sell them or upsell them on, you know, replacement parts, and, you know, that's how FPV works. You know, you crash the drone, you repair it, and I hope DJI had an accent there for a second. I hope DJI really makes it easy, but also not too pricey to repair it. I mean, we'll see. I don't really know. I mean, this is a gateway drone. This is a gateway drone, and I've heard the K-Spot and Keith and Kovacs Dronography, Chuck, both say that it's a gateway drone. You're going from flying this thing to flying FPV, and you're gonna crash it. Like there's no way around that. I mean, I've even crashed this thing, and it practically flies itself. Like people are gonna crash this, and DJI's gonna make a lot of money. Carry fresh, yeah. So pretty much that is the price. Now, something to be noted about all these. This article will be released on March 2nd, 2021. Oh boy, the release date has been another article of speculation, for a long time, and a lot of people have been talking about it, and there's a couple things that I think we know for sure. Well, first of all, I think it's coming out soon because we're seeing so many leaks and so many high quality leaks as well. Not to mention Ken says it's coming out soon, so I trust Ken as well. But also, this says March 2nd, 2021, and they're not going to release it during Chinese New Year, which we know that, because why? Why would they? Doesn't make any sense. So I think they're going to wait till after Chinese New Year. March 2nd fits a spot, but I'm not exactly sure that's what it is, because these Amazon listings are a little bit wacky, and these dates change a lot. So, FPV quads we repair, not the factory, says Johnny DRC. Yes, I realize that. You guys actually fix the drones yourselves. It's nuts. You should see the FPV community. Wow. Just the fact that they build their own quads, code their own quads, bind their own quads, and do everything. They literally start from scratch. Those guys are amazing. And, I don't think this drone is for them. I just don't. Why? If you're a person who flies FPV, why would you? I mean, unless you're like droning on that teeny tiny portion of that teeny tiny market who, don't have much time or something. Why? If you have enough time to build your quad, that's such an awesome thing to do. And people in that section already, have built their own quads and build their own quads and like doing that sort of stuff. I mean, that's why they're in that portion of the drone industry. And, I think that's great. You should let them do what they like. It will sell parts, as you said. DJI can also fail with this. They can meet a lot of resistance among FPV pilots. Yeah, that's something I'd like to see. Joshua Bardwell, huge FPV flyer. He has it. He has flown it, and I'd love to hear his opinion about it. They launched the Mavic Air just before Chinese New Year, and it had loads of issues. Yep, I think they're gonna release it afterwards. Hopefully. I was one of them. Oh yeah, why doesn't FPV have a beginner build kits with tools? Well, I mean, I guess this is going to be beginner FPV thing drone. I don't know. I don't know. I think this is just people with these drones who have a lot of money. I know they're smaller, like beta FPV drones that are not like cinematic grade, but I've been feeling that's what most FPV pilots say is beginner FPV drones. Not exactly sure. It's not for FPV pilots, for Mavic pilots. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. It's for us guys who look at like the FPV pilots and go, "Oh my gosh," and we really want to do that, But you either don't have the time, expertise, or effort to put in, but you do have the money. So, yeah, in any case, about the release date. Okay, so in China, DJI has this competition. It's a vlogging competition, right? And it ends on March 10th, 2021. Right? Okay, that's great. Guess what their awards are? Finalist Award. DJI Cultural Backpack plus Sports Water Cup. Okay, cool. Third prize, DJI Osmo Mobile 4. Second prize, DJI Mini 2. First prize, mysterious DJI product. You know, unless they're coming out with the Phantom 5 or Mavic 3, you know, because this thing is priced above the Mini 2, then this is the FPV drone. This is being said. It's gonna be out by March 10th. So yeah. Can you use the new FPV kit also with traditional FPV drones? I think so. Yeah, there are some people out of by analog. Some, yeah. Anyway, release date sometime soon. You know, that's all I really have to say about this drone is release date sometime soon. Now that we're done with the, you know, release date sometime soon, and you know what it looks like, actual structure of the drone, what are the specs? Here we go. Thanks, David Lem. This actually is tied to the original unboxing, where the person, Zach, put this in the description. So that's great. The case spot says, sorry, typing on the phone. It's all good. People are put off by analog. The chief starter kit, so this DJI drone is for them. Sure, okay. So, specifications. Holy, is this a huge thing. So, takeoff weight, approximately 795 grams. Lighter than this thing. Lighter than this thing. I'll tell you that. It's lighter than this thing. Takeoff weight is 795 grams. Max flight time. Oh boy. Here we go. This is... Oh god. Oh god. Approximately 20 minutes with zero wind while flying at a consistent 24.9 miles an hour. So that means, and this doesn't mean that 24.9 miles an hour is the max speed. That's not the max speed. Most definitely not. It just means to get the most out of your battery, you must be flying 24.9 miles an hour at all time. With zero wind as well. And then maybe you'll get 20 minutes of flight time. Realistically, I think it's like DJI says, you know, a flight time, and it's always like, you know, 2-3 minutes less than that. If you're flying this thing like a real FPV drone, the difference is going to be more than you know, 5 minutes. You know, I'm guesstimating, you know, 10-15 minutes, because you know, nobody's flying at a consistent 24.9 miles an hour forward at all times with zero wind. You know, people are going to be doing super crazy acrobatics with this thing. I mean, it's an FPV drone. It's not going to be 20 minutes. It's going to be much less than 20 minutes. Pranshnu Patel, not exactly sure what you commented. Did you comment anything? It says, please reply. You didn't send a chat before that, but okay. Little latency. Great job with it. It's pretty heavy for an FPV drone, question mark. DJI is the best video, but no racing, no long range. Yep. Sounds about right. In any case, I'm gonna talk about, you know, long range here, because this is gonna look like long range. Okay, you know, I'll just go straight to the range of this thing. The max transmission distance, unobstructed, free of interference, is 10 kilometers for the FCC and 6 kilometers for the CE, SRRC, MIC. So I live in America, so I grew up with like the weird miles or whatever. So 10 km to miles. What is it? 6 miles. 6 mile range. Now I'm just let that sink in for a second. A 6 mile range. Or supposed, it's obviously going to be less than that. But 6 mile range. There's gonna be an idiot who there's gonna be one person who decides to do a range test of this, and oh my god, this is not gonna go well. Oh my god. Does it say why the transmission? Oh boy. Does it say what the transmission system is? Well, let's take a look at that. Click. Transmitter power, EIRP. Really doesn't say anything else other than this. 2.4 gigahertz. Less than or equal to 28.5 dBm FCC, or less than 20 dBm CE, SRC, MIC. Don't really know what any of that means. I think it's the FCC is, like here in the US, you use 2.4. I think I could have got it switched. And then over in like Europe, EU, the UK, you use CE, SRC, MIC, and that's 5 gigahertz. I think. I don't know. 5.8 gig. I have no idea. 10 kilometers, 6 kilometers. I don't understand what the difference between FCC and CE, SRC, MIC is. I don't know. Maybe it's like the different. I have no idea. Less than outside the US. Sweet. Yeah, okay. That's insane for an FPV drone. I don't know. 6 miles seems like a hell of a long time, or range. Let's see what 6 kilometers is. So, this is going to be, I guess, the people in the UK. I don't know for sure. 6 km, 2 miles. Still 3 miles, so it's going to be half that, but 3 miles. 3 mile range. Okay, so video resolution. 4K at 60 frames a second. Full HD at 50, 60, 100, and 120 frames a second. So there you go. So like other FPV drones, gonna be able to change channels, I think. Well, don't know either. Yeah, full 4 miles. Yep. Many, not great pilots will try to fly far and, close disaster. Yeah. I have a feeling, drone nature is right. A lot of people are going to fly really far away, and that's a bad idea. Yeah, autocorrect is, it's killed me a couple times, too. The case, but yeah. But yeah, video resolution seems great. 4K at 60 frames a second. That's great. Full HD, 50, 60, 100, and 120 FPS. This sounds great. Let's see what else. The sensor. What is the actual camera going to be? It's going to be a 1/2 inch CMOS sensor. Nothing special. Effective pixels is 12 million. So 12 megapixels, I assume. Or it says 12M. Effective pixels 12M. Not exactly if that's 12 megapixels or 12 million pixels. There's a huge difference between those two, so I have no idea. The flight battery. That is an interesting thing we can talk about as well. The capacity for it is 2,000 milliamp hours. 2,000 milliamp hours. Well, okay. I don't really care. Voltage is 22.2 volts standard. The type is a 6S LiPo. A lot of people have said that $180 is very overpriced for a 6S LiPo. And I have no idea. I don't know. because I have no idea. I don't fly FPV, so I wouldn't know. But it's gonna be 6S battery. It is a DJI intelligent flight battery, so it's gonna be good. It's not gonna die on you. In addition, they need those little legs to support it, because that's actually the landing legs of the drone. I have a feeling that's how some other FPV drones work. They just slap the battery on the bottom, and it drops on the battery. But that's good, I guess. Charging temperature from 5 degrees to 40 degrees Celsius, 40 degrees to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. So, pretty wide range of charging temperatures. The max charging power is 90 watts. That's cool. The operating temperature of the entire drone is negative 10 degrees Celsius to 40 degrees Celsius. So that's 14 degrees Fahrenheit to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. So, yeah. It's expensive, but it's more powerful, intelligent, and more importantly protected. Yep, exactly. That's exactly what I would say it is. The remote controller, the weight of that is going to be 346 grams. Sorry, I forgot to say that at the beginning. The weight of the RC is 346 grams. Yay. And as for the camera, I'm going to continue with the camera. The ISO range, pretty average, 100 to 3200, or 3200, 3200. The electronic shutter speed is 1/800th of a second to 1/60th of a second, or 1/8000th of a second. My bad, 1/8000th of a second to 1/60th of a second. So that's good. That's good. I have a feeling you're going to be able to manually tune both those things. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Hopefully you're gonna be able to get some good cinematic footage off of it. Drone DRC says, I have 2200 milliamp 6X batteries that are way smaller than theirs. I don't know, man. I don't know. And maybe they last longer, but maybe they don't, because then again, yours is 2,200 milliamp hours, and theirs is 2,000 milliamp hours. Yeesh. I don't know, DJI. Okay, hold up. Alright, so Spider Monkey FPV promised at 1,000 subs he was going to release a video, right? Man. So, this guy said, as promised on release DJI, comments are turned off. Oh boy. Raw footage from the V2 goggles DVR. I want to share what it looks like in the goggles. This is a teaser clip. I have a feeling it's already fake. Disabled like, dislike. Okay, buddy. Why can't I hear the drone, first of all? Second of all, where are the propellers? And third of all, why does it look analog? Like the colors... Yeah, that doesn't look like an FPV drone. Even I know. And why wouldn't he just take a picture of it? If, he had the drone. Second of all, where are the propellers? Because the propellers are in the shot if, the ground is going to be in shot at this angle. So, I don't know. Such BS, fake. Yeah. Okay, says hi. Hi, okay. I think this is just a load of BS. It is an absolute load of BS. Oh well. Sorry, Spider Monkey FPV. Thanks for reposting, I guess. I'm not exactly really sure. Now, just one more thing. I think this is cool, and there's a reason I shared this. I think this sounds like a really cool startup sound. I don't know if you can hear it. It's such a weird startup sound too. You know, I think this is the only video of it actually starting up either, which is interesting. So fun. I love this stuff. Alright, and to the 9 people in the chat, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you can. Now we're going to move on, I guess. What really is there to talk about now? I think we've talked about pretty much everything we can. I tracked back to, and I found where the original unboxing video came from. It's from Zach right here with his, intro. Nice. You've earned my subscribe. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Zach. In any case, there are a couple other things that, may or may not be related to the FPV drone, like this controller. And I did say I would go through all the leaks, but there have been so many leaks of this drone, there's just no way. This one came out recently as well. It looks like a marketing teaser, so again, probably going to come out soon. Just liked. Thanks for some, I pronounced that wrong for sure, I've definitely butchered that, but thank you for liking. He commented on your live stream yesterday. Yes, I saw that, in fact. I mean, he was pretty nice about it, I guess. But, he's a bit, iffy about the fact that he didn't actually have it. Anyway. And yes, there are some other blatantly fake ones. Like, this one is just... Oh, boy. I have a feeling I'm gonna go take a look at some... This is just a blatantly fake video, but, Oh, Zach did? Oh, yeah, I know Zach did. He commented. I don't think he live chatted, but I know that Zach definitely commented. He commented where the video came from. That's nice. Anyway, this is just a blatantly fake video. And I'm just going to go over one more thing before we just take a look at the people who have flown it and have said so. And, at this point, there's nothing a new leak can show us any other than flying it. Or somebody flying it. Because right now we know what it looks like. We know how everything in it works. The gimbal, the camera resolution. We know all the specs. Possible release date. And, that's tentative. The release date is tentative. And we also know roughly the price, thanks to Ken Herron. So, the next thing is just, how does it fly? Is it good to fly? And, a lot of people have been asking that question. First we get to know about this drone. And, the next step is this drone good? And so, Joshua Bardwell, both of the Kens have flown it, and we're going to take a look at their videos. Right after, we take a look at this. This is the FCC. Hossam asks, how does the fly app integrate with the drone? I mean, do we have the option to fly it via the app or the goggles? I have no idea. Maybe one of the Kens will say, or, Josh will say, Joshua Bardwell. But I have, I'm clueless. On the back of the box, it does say that, it does have, the usual, hey, download the Fly app so you can fly this drone. And, whether that's going to be, you can fly it with the controller, or with the goggles and the app at the same time, or you can just fly it with the app and no goggles. I have no idea. But, that's interesting. Yeah, Zach, the guy, posted the original video. Full credit to Zach, Go subscribe to Zach. Definitely you should. Go hit the subscribe button on Zach. yeah, anyway. This controller is something a lot of us, me and Keith from the K-Spot talked about, and Chuck on the K-Spot, not on the K-Spot, on Covaction Dronography. We talked about this. It's gonna be like a, that's not a good gesture. A squeeze pull trigger, and you're gonna pull it. Here's a better photo of it. I'll show you guys a better photo of it. Where's the FCC ID? And we'll talk about these images as well. Boy, it was really back far, wasn't it? Boy, I don't think I put the photos in here, did I? Oh, no. Sorry, you guys. I don't know if I put the photo. Here it is. Okay, so it's going to be like a pull trigger that I guess you turn, or have like a thumb thing to fly the drone. And I think that's an interesting concept. I really think it's an interesting concept, especially for FPV flyers. You're weaving through trees and, flying everywhere, but I don't know. It's definitely a new and interesting concept. Also, wow, the amount of views we're getting on this video is kind of crazy. Thanks everyone for showing up. This is absolutely nuts. Yeah, no. So I'm just taking a look at the Kens, Ken Heron, and a couple of other people. They haven't. Someone said something in here. Sorry if any of you guys don't want this chat to be showed. I will take it off screen. There we go. Let's take a look at what the Kens have to say about it. Where are we? And there is another video that Ken is doing soon. I believe tomorrow. Here we go. I'm gonna sit back, relax, and full credit. I will put this in the chat. I will actually put this in the chat. This video by Ken Heron and Ken Dono, who have been lucky enough to actually fly the drone. I've watched this video before. It's a great video, and you should go check out it. Unless you've been living under a rock, then you'll know about Ken Heron, and you should definitely go subscribe to him if you live under a rock and you've never heard of him. So, oh boy, this is gonna, yeah. I think people get a race league going with this drone. That would be awesome. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. This is definitely going to be something that the whole community is gonna, crowd around. And I think there's going to be a great community built off of this. Okay, so I've pinned the message. You can watch this video if you'd like. Full credit to Ken Heron. Great video. Let's take a look at it.
Numerous times now, so I think we all know that that's coming.
Can we?
Yeah. Please talk about it.
Can?
We're allowed to.
I think we can. We don't have an NDA.
We don't have an NDA.
Yeah, Joshua Bardwell does.
The two Kens in this frame have both flown it.
Oh boy, wouldn't that be a thing?
But I don't have one anywhere. Do you, Ken?
We don't have it. And
No.
We don't know how we flew it.
We don't know.
Yeah.
I think I found mine on a curve somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
But
We'll go with
I can
that.
tell you that,
We'll go with that.
In my opinion, I think true diehard FPV people won't like it.
Yeah, see, there you go. Immediately, already to the jugular. I've heard FPV people voice their opinions about it, especially like Johnny DRC. A lot of people, they don't like this drone, so that's fine and that's okay. I think it's marketed again towards people like me who fly. Yeah.
But for somebody who's interested, I think it's a good way to cross over.
Again, gateway drone.
It's that
That's such a great term.
Friend that's gonna help you figure it out.
Such a great term, gateway drone. That's exactly what Keith on the K-Spot. You know, I know it has a deeper reference, but it's just true, though. It's true. Keith from the K-Spot or Chuck from Kobashing Dronography said that, so quoting them.
Build or put anything over, and you don't have to ask them.
Yeah, you just take it off
That's
the
right.
box and fly it.
It's drone heroin.
Yeah.
It's a good
What?
gateway drug.
What?
You know, I always think
That's
of
exactly it.
Dewey, where it's called Walk Hard. The Dewey. The Dewey.
Not me. What? Wait. Okay, so when I said your name, Johnny DRC, I meant you think it's like ugly and that sort of thing, and it's not for FPV people when you saw the leaks. Yeah, I sorry, did not mean to say anything about Johnny DRC. This is not Johnny DRC. I would just like to say that, you know, people, FPV pilots who have seen leaks voicing their opinions on the leaks of the FPV drone. That's what Johnny DRC is. Yeah. Sorry. My bad. My bad. He doesn't have the... You know, as much as I would like to think that Johnny DRC has the drone and is some, you know, DJI reviewer, I don't think that's the truth. Sorry. Yeah, they stole our saying. They stole Keith's saying. Oh, boy.
Stories like, and the guy always comes. He's like, "You don't want any part of this, Dewey. What are you doing? We're doing marijuana. You don't want any part of it." Like every time he's doing another drug, he tells me he doesn't want any part of it. I wish somebody would have came to me and said, "You don't want any part of FPV. You don't want any part of this."
No comment, but okay.
Because you would have saved so much money and you would have so much more time on your hands.
It's very manic, but for the highs,
crazy.
it's amazing. It really FPV is the closest thing anybody will get.
I think you could have set up where you could race 10 to 15 laps, because if I get the battery, just an idea. It says Spark Adventures. Johnny DC says, I give it a great applause. I think you mean applause. That's good, I guess. I mean, we don't really know anything until it comes out, but yeah, it's fun to hear, you know, people like Johnny DRC who actually fly FPV voice their opinions about this, and it's great. Thanks to Johnny DRC. You should actually go check out Johnny DRC's channel. He has a great channel. He does FPV stuffs. Flies his FPV drone. Flies his FPV drone. You should check him out. It's a great dude. Great videos. Yeah. And yeah, I give it a great applause. You know, me too. You know, I think we all do. What can I say? DJI's doing something new and interesting. You know. And yeah, so I think we all know the target demographic here. So yeah, let's just
In our
move along here.
Actually flying like a bird. That's a fact.
It's a fun feeling.
Yeah.
And it's like
They're talking about flying it.
Every day you can sort of see your progression level go up.
Yeah.
You know,
I think.
to an
I don't know, I could be
It's
wrong.
Like you see something new and you're like, I gotta try it. And then you break something, you gotta fix it. It's persistence. Like some people get I don't think that anybody, if they haven't flown, they should just try it. It's frustrating at first, but once you get it and it clicks, you're gonna sleep on the couch. You're gonna end up divorced.
Any ideas on max speed? Well, these guys, I think, talk about it. I think they say like the max speed has to be less than 100 miles an hour because that's the legal limit. So
will be your friend, and
not exactly
your
sure.
bank account will be depleted. All in all, it's a great life.
What? How did we get?
Sounds like a country song, doesn't
Yeah.
I'm all in.
it? FPV, she left me for FPV.
It's just you and me.
Okay.
I think I see people in the chat are interested in the quad again, the DJI quad.
Yeah.
We can talk.
90 miles an hour, I
can tell you that
believe,
it's got
is what Johnny DRC says. Yeah, that sounds about right to me. Honestly, listen to Johnny DRC. That sounds about roughly right. So, that's good. Roughly 90 miles an hour. Pretty fast. Below the legal limit, so I guess so.
About it.
It sounds amazing when it's flying
Oh,
at full
boy.
speed.
Yeah.
It really
sounds
does.
pretty sick.
And the startup
Yeah.
sound and the lights, it's really cool.
Somebody actually leaked the whole thing on it. Did you see that video?
No, they did?
So one of the channels got this. It was
I leaked this a while ago, but I don't think they're talking about me. They're talking about the vlogger. I will show you that video. The vlogger who they're talking about this vlogger or 70 miles an hour, I heard, is what the K-Spot says. You know, we don't really know. I think it's all just rumors at this point. If we take a look at my channel, I'll show you guys. Here's the video you guys are watching. Thank you for watching. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so they're talking about this leak that happened a while ago because this video came out a while ago. Where is it? Where have I gotten it? Here it is, and this is it. They're talking about this video, and basically it's where this vlogger, also named Zach, funnily enough, what a coincidence there. Coincidence? I think no. Oh, can't wait to see the carnage. Neither can I, Johnny DRC. There are gonna be some interesting stories. But anyway, there's this guy. His name is Zach, and he vlogged himself flying the DJI FPV drone. Oh boy, was that such an interesting thing. Going 90 miles an hour close to the ground and through the goggles. Oh my god, I can't wait. Yeah, some block. It's fun, yeah, alright.
FPV footage for this fun little vlog of me and my sister hanging out.
There's the controller's on the table. It's in low resolution, but the goggles and the controller are on the table right there. I'm sorry this is in low resolution. We didn't really get it. This is just screen recorded footage, so yeah. Some bloke just posted on one of them Mavic boards claiming it was him. I corrected them. Ah, nice.
FPV footage for this fun little vlog of me and my sister hanging out. And also we're making a video about
Thanks, K-Spot.
James in charge of that stuff.
Thanks to the K-Spot. And this is footage from the FPV drone. What? Look at this. Look at this, and you can see the little props in the corners. Flying close to the ground. Looks like it goes pretty fast. There you can see go in the background of him. Just crazy. And this sounds like audio from the drone.
I need to change my controller to be like.
Oh, wow. And there's the drone. We can see the shape of the drone. That is the FPV drone. This dude has posted a video of him flying the FPV drone. Obviously got him in trouble and the video's deleted, but still got this.
I have my controls switched.
And so this is what they're talking about. And this is him flying it. And it looks like he's tilting the gimbal up and down and, you know, crazy cool stuff.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I keep almost falling over.
Yeah, and they'll talk about the flight characteristics later as well. But, you know, yeah, pretty cool stuff. I think this is the only footage, real footage, that we have from the DJI FPV drone. And it's going to look better than this because this is, you know, low-res screen recording. And that looks like obstacle avoidance right there. This video shows a lot in action. You know, yeah. And this is it flying in Mavic mode, because you can see he's not touching the blurred controller. But this is footage from the drone. This is footage from the drone. He's doing this with the controller. And he's not flying the drone, but it's just sitting there. So it does have a Mavic mode.
I'm really excited.
Now, there's a whole ton.
Yep, I will show you the link to this video. The original video by this guy is gone. And it took me a really long time to find his channel as well. So, you know, I apologize for that. Seriously apologize for that. Here. Let's copy this. And I'll just slap it in the chat real quick. Let's hope it actually loads in there. Should work. Alright, it's working. Let me just quickly... I've replaced the pinned comment. There we go. Alright, so that's all we need to hear from that. this Ken video is great.
Kinetica. So they get the drones early, but the guy who runs Kinetica now, he has his own private channel, and he thought it would be an amazing idea to go ahead and literally film, like basically film it and blur it out. But a drone moving that fast, blurring it out, you're gonna miss some frames. Well, he missed some frames.
Oh.
He filmed the controller. Like, it's like, I don't know what he was thinking at all.
Is he
Like,
getting in
at
trouble?
all.
Is he in
Lose his
trouble?
NDA.
Is he
I
getting?
would imagine so.
I would imagine
Okay.
he's in trouble.
It's hard
Yeah.
to keep a secret like that. Yeah, Kelly.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't keep a secret like that.
It'll be a hit.
I think I would
yes,
keep the
It's got
secret.
DJI's name on it. It's gonna sell amazing.
It'll be a hit.
Okay, well these guys think it's gonna be a hit, and I agree with them. Also, I have a feeling I could keep the secret for a while. Boy, is that a great secret told. Hey, DJI, you know, if you ever, you know, want to send me something, you know, emails in my about. I'm totally keep your secrets. All right.
Hit. Predictions?
Oh yes,
It's got DJI's name on it. It's gonna sell. It's gonna
Of course,
sell
it's gonna
amazing.
sell.
absolutely. Unfortunately, I think. Unfortunately, I think that people are interested in getting into FPV will get that and then not move on.
Yeah.
I agree.
Be-
I
to-
agree. They're
to
gonna
building.
get there and they're gonna like, well, this is sort of like the 1 foot in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like it's.
I agree with
I don't
this.
know. It's the almost FPV drone. It just doesn't feel.
Thanks,
like
Hosam.
I was-
See you.
I'm thinking I'm amazing, and then I put those goggles on and get behind that, and I crash the FPV drone.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing
Yeah.
is, it's not carbon fiber. It's not made to
No.
take hard
Yeah.
hits, but it's got a safety net. You can be
Got a
flying
safety net.
its own flavor of acro and do flip-de-doos, hit a switch.
Yeah,
and
this
it
is
locks in space
interesting.
And turns right
This
back
is interesting.
to a GPS drone, which is great. What a great idea. Plus, I'm looking forward to seeing how that camera angle will work, because you can change the angle in flight.
Yeah, I've been flying a lot at like 15 degrees lately. I was flying at 20 and 25, and then I
Can you believe they're talking about it?
15, which for me, flying, you know, mostly freestyle lately, that's a better camera angle. I feel like I have a lot more control, and I just see there. You see more, like you just see more.
No, I agree. I'm not at the point where I can fly really high angles yet, and I don't really see a need for that. But this was made for me by Fly High FPV. I told him I'd give him a shout out. Not the camera, but
that's pretty nice.
the case. It's a little, it's a skull. You can put this is the camera you gave me, Kent.
Oh, it's still alive.
Huh.
Yeah, it's still alive. It fell 200 feet off of an abandoned
Wow.
silo, and just the little door came off. But it's
You know, you print a door. You have them print a door out of PLA. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm printing new mounts. I went out flying today, destroyed a bunch of mounts, and I'm like, all right, now you come home.
Just print more, yeah.
Repeat, you do it
That's
all again,
the great thing
you
about
do
an
that.
FPV
That's the reason
drone.
Why the content's lagging, because I'll go out and fly, and I'm like,
He won't be
"Eh,
showing DJI
I
products
really don't feel
again.
like filming anything today.
I have no
I'm
idea.
satisfied.
Well, Ken, thank you so much for being on. And,
I've seen people
always
who
have
talk
fun,
about
and,
leaks
So I guess we'll have you back
show
on another 3
DJI
years,
products before
Yeah,
again.
well, you know, 3 years from the date, I'll just keep an eye on the Skype chat, and then I'll just know. But we text enough, so.
then? Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I meant that.
And I was on my best behavior, so.
Okay, very good. Thanks for bringing your own bleep button. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right, see you, man.
All right, that's pretty great. Yeah, in my opinion, I think this is pretty great. I don't think we have very many other leaks, other than this and a couple box leaks. But really, we have the unboxing. So, I think it's gonna be roughly it. Let's go over everything. So over everything, 4K 60, Full HD, 120, approximately 750 grams for the drone, 346 grams for the controller, 20-minute flight time, though it's going to be much less than that. You can see all the camera stuff. Roughly 10 kilometers or 6 miles in FCC mode. In CE or SRC, MIC mode, it's going to go 3 miles, roughly, or 4 miles, I guess. I'm just going to go everything really fast. We saw this guy fly it. That was cool. Obstacle avoidance and going pretty fast are a thing. Also, the gimbal tilt works in mid-flight. And then the unboxing, a couple things we learned from this, how the battery fits in, you know, you can actually see the drone being handled. Gimbal goes up and down, same thing. You can change the shell color, that's interesting. Apart from that, we did see some leaks of the prices of things, you know, and these things say they'll be released on March 2nd, 2021. Don't know for sure though, could be any time. We have no idea. Like, who knows? But it's definitely going to be before March 10th, because that's when DJI's, you know, whole, you know, competition in China ends, and that's with the FPV drone as the first prize, so definitely before March 10th. So yeah, that's the release date after Chinese New Year, probably. Why would they during Chinese New Year? Cross my fingers again. And then, you know, after that, I don't think there's anything else we really need to talk about. The FCC filing for the new controller, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't think this controller is actually going to come with the drone or release with the drone to begin with, because I think this is just, I think DJI is going to release this maybe later for a different drone, for a different reason. I don't think this is for that. And last thing I'm going to end with is Ken on the Geeksvana show. He's going to be doing another live stream where they talk about the FPV drone. Yeah. And I honestly can't wait for this. This is going to be a crazy video when it happens. I will be live here. Live in 26 hours. Yeah. Yeah. This is going to be great. Listen and delve into the facts. This is going to be great. Yeah. I can't wait for this to happen. So, yeah. I believe they could become a league, kind of how they race fixed wings. I can do that with my quads. Leave out with a switch called Acro. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, but I don't know if, you know, traditional FPV drones have GPS and return to home and that sort of thing. And, you know, that's what these guys were talking about as well. So, yeah. Yeah, if anybody has any other questions in the chat, again, please hit the like button and subscribe. Yeah. With that said, thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to take a look at how many views this video has gotten, because I think this is the most popular topic I've ever live streamed about, and it's crazy. I'll probably do more live streams. This is nuts. Let's take a look. How many views has this gotten? Ooh, 66 views. This is crazy for a live stream. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Just thank you. Again, please like and subscribe. And I'll join you next time on another episode where I probably talk about more leaks of the FPV drone. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.